lagging?
I don't think so. No, it's fine.
Okay.
We're the Shinshinigami retainers of the Lieutenant General, the Azui domain. By imperial decree, you're all under arrest.
Yes. The words were scarcely out of his mouth when a cacophony of yells and screams erupted out of the inn.
Give the enemy a good loud warning that he's about to kick the tar out of them. That's Kondo for you.
You know, he's right. You should have announced your arrival. Okita gave a bark of laughter as he made his own way toward the inn.
Oh. Yeah, seems like good form anyway. It's polite to let him know that what you're up against. Oh, so your definition of good form is putting us at a disadvantage? Well.
Yusuke and Nagakura grinned at one another as they too sauntered toward the inn.
We act with the authority of the government! Resist and you be shown no mercy!
So pumped for this music!
Woo!
Then the battle began in earnest. Yeah! Sound effects. The yells of men and the clang of swords filled the air, rolling out the doors and windows of the inn. I could hear feet pounding upstairs, the screams of men dying, the wet thud of bodies dropping to the floor.
Yeah, but there's too many of them. We need backup. Is there anyone still out there? Me!
You know, I'm here, you know?
I'll be a meat shield.
Well, there was someone, but all the men who'd come with the captains had run around to go in the back and couldn't hear Nagakura. Even if they could have, I heard sounds of battle coming from the back of the inn as well. What should I do?
Don't you dare make us choose. Don't you dare make us choose, game.
Oh shit, I'm scared. Okay, didn't. The only person left to go help was me. But even if I did, what could I do? That was when I heard Kondo.
Not Snow!
Oh, baby!
Okita, no! I'm not even reading that. I can't. My heart.
Oh my gosh.
No,
Nagakura called out from a different part of the inn.
Fuck. No, Yusuke too! Damn it, Yusuke, no!
Are we going to choose between them?
Don't die me, bruh!
Oh no!
It says I could!
I had no desire to go into the building full of men trying their best to kill one another. Even if I did, I had no illusions about my skill with the blade. I was sure to be killed before I'd even drawn it. But I could hardly sit by and do nothing. Perhaps I couldn't fight. I could rescue the wounded, find them and carry them out of the inn.
Jesus, that scared me.
Oh, it was so sudden. My mind made up. I steeled myself and ran inside. We're fighting! Inside, it was pitch black. The smell of fresh blood hit me in the stomach like a fist. The air reeked of it. There were dark lumps on the floor everywhere. The bodies of fallen men. Where were Okita and Yusuke? It had sounded like a good idea at the time, but as I looked around the charnel house, I realized that there was no way I could possibly carry two men outside.
You gotta make us choose!
Shit. I mean, of course we'll choose Okita,
Of course! Sorry, Yusuke. We love you. Next time. And
Shit.
picked.
This is fucked up.
I know. I hate it. My heart.
Okay, look for Okita.
Squirrel baby. Squirrel baby!
I decided to look for baby Okita. And you had caused trouble for him during the afternoon patrols, but he'd never called me out for it. It seemed only fair that I tried to return the favor in some way.
Who?
Shiro.
Who's that?
It's a new character.
Pew!
Ah! A Ronin exploded out of nowhere, falling down the stairs and screaming. Mekodachi was saying, a Ronin exploded out of nowhere!
Can you just imagine just somebody just bursting out of a closet door, going for Chiquita, and she steps out of the way casually and they just fall right down the stairs? Welp!
Boo! My Kodashi was in my hand before I even realized I'd drawn it. Oh, you killed him. What? He was halfway up when Kondo's sword slit through his heart. Oh. that sound, though?
I didn't hear anything.
I just watched a man die.
You've seen it before. Get over it.
Ugh.
You! What are the rest of our men doing?
He did his best to keep his tone calm, but I could tell my appearance had both surprised and worried him.
I'm sorry, but can you go and see Soji? He's upstairs with one of the damnable Ronin. I doubt he'll lose, but he could still be hurt. His opponent looks to be a difficult one. He's giving us orders now. This is great.
Yes, sir. Okay. I nodded quickly and ran off through the carnage. He's upstairs! I took them two at a time and landed hard on the top floor. It didn't take long to spot him. Oh!
Oh, look who it is.
Only feet for me was Okita, locked in a battle with the Ronin. I felt my stomach lurch. The cold ring of steel against steel tore through the air, and their blades flashed lines of light in the darkness.
It's that guy!
Oh, you're in the introduction.
What's his name? He's a dateable character too, right?
Yeah. I don't fucking remember.
Whatever.
Something with C, yeah.
This is the best you can manage? Jesus.
The strange Ronin's eyes narrowed, and his mouth curved into a smug smile.
He's insane.
I'd seen Okita train with the soldiers, and his skill with the blade had been clear, but this Ronin, the way he dodged, parried, and slowly drove Okita back seemed almost lazy.
Well, I
you.
think that's about enough of that. It's time I was off. Try and follow, and you won't get any mercy from me.
The blood and violence that was choking the inn had no effect on him, it seemed. He was so peaceful, in fact, that he had hardly looked as though he belonged in the middle of all that carnage. Okita?
Sorry, pal, but I can't let you do that. You're our enemy, so you gotta die.
A smile split his face for half a second and then launched himself at the Ronin. Their swords slammed together. I hadn't watched them fight for long, but to my untrained eye, it looked as though the Ronin was a self-taught swordsman. His sword moved in large, crude arcs, while Okita responded with skill and finesse. In a contest of skill, Okita would have been the clear winner, but... Oh, you're losing! As their blades sprang apart, it was always Okita who found himself pushed back. The Ronin's sword was heavy but fast. It was clear that he was Okita's superior in raw power. The summer heat had turned the air thick and humid. I could barely breathe. The sweat poured down my spine and beaded on my face as fast as I could wipe it off. Holy shit. We need to distract the Ronin, dude.
What would looking around the room do? Wait, we gotta remember though. We have to play the character. What would Okita do? Why are you laughing at me?
Okita is a useless character.
Okay, maybe it's not a good idea to play the character.
Wait.
Probably just decide to distract and get ourselves fucking sliced.
Because someone told me, I don't remember how I found it out, that we need to prove our swordsman skills
to Okita.
I don't know if it's to Okita or to anyone else, but we have to prove our swordsman skills.
Well, time to distract, I guess.
Yeah. So I guess we have to distract him. Distract him. Nearby, a bowl sat unattended on the floor. If I could use that to distract the Ronin for a moment, I knew that would give Okita the opening he needed. I trusted him. With every ounce of strength I had, I hurled the bowl straight at the Ronin.
Eat this, motherfucker!
Fuck you!
Oh!
Almost without thinking, he turned his blade and smashed the bowl to the floor.
Got any more pottery to throw at him?
The moment of distraction gave Okita his opening. Yay!
Woo!
He leapt forward.
Go, Okita!
Even caught off guard, the Ronin managed to get his blade up in time, but the blow sent him stumbling back a step or two, an angry look on his face. Yes! As Okita lifted his sword to point at his opponent, he whispered in a voice so quiet only I could hear it.
Good job, Chiquita. Yes! Yes! Look at that, we got points with him. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yes! That feels so good!
It does!
I knew now wasn't the time to bring it up, but I was happy to know I'd been able to help.
Now don't get killed. Pathetic!
The strange Ronin sword whipped through the air, a little more than a silvery blur. Okita caught each blow as best as he could, but a particularly powerful strike from above was too much for his skill to counter, and he stumbled. Fuck, Okita! Come on now!
We threw a ball! Come on!
Though he might not have shared Okita's skill, the Ronin was no fool, and Okita had given him an opening even a child could exploit.
Owie!
The Ronin's foot connected with the center of Okita's chest, whatever the source of his tremendous strength was. It was apparently extended to his legs as well as his sword arm.
He's the vampire king, isn't he?
He has vampire limbs. I thought I heard a wet crunch as the kick connected. Oh shit! You broke the rib!
Ow.
And Okita tumbled across the floor of the room. When at last he stopped, I saw him grip his chest with one hand and cough. Blood. Fuck. Okita!
Do something, Chiquita! Don't stand there!
I leapt across the room. Are you alright?
Does he look alright?
That's a rhetorical question. His face was tight with pain, and the most he seemed able to manage were labored gasps and wet, tearing coughs. Okita was in no condition to fight. As I struggled to move myself under his arm to lift him up, I glared at the strange Ronin.
Do you mean to try and stop me as well? Fight me if you wish. I've no... What is that word?
Compunctions?
I've never heard that word before.
Yeah, me too.
It probably means problem. I have no problem about killing a child.
I watched the tip of his blade drift up to point straight at me. With a groan of pain, Okita lifted himself up and stumbled between me and the Ronin.
Oh, my heart.
Oh!
I can't, man. This is beautiful. Turtle,
Yeah.
can we just take a moment to just fangirl together?
Yeah, oh shit.
This is gorgeous.
Oh my
This
god.
is beautiful.
You look so hot, Okita.
Hot and bloody.
Blood looks good on you.
Blood looks good on you.
No! Okita! You can't! Shit. There was a good chance he had broken bones, and if he was coughing up blood, then his internal organs could be damaged as well. He could barely stand, let alone fight, and he had to have it known it just as well as I did.
You okay there? Jeez. Worse than
My
me.
heart is pumping. I'm sorry. But he stood firm.
You're fighting me, right? Leave the kid alone.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, wait.
What?
Is he going to die? And then he has to turn into a vampire in order to live? And we have to make him drink our blood or something?
Oh my god.
Gosh.
Oh my god. Turtle, why do you do this to me?
Oh my gosh.
Why do you do this to me?
That was just a wild guess though.
What if you're right? That sounds plausible.
Oh, yeah. The Ronin sneered. Fuck you.
What a fool. Just what do you intend to do? You're wounded, possibly fatally. You can scarcely stand. Shut up! I've still got some fight left, you bastard.
Oh my god, you're going to As he shouted, new flecks of blood appeared on Okita's lips. God damn it! Stop that! You're still coughing up blood!
Ooh! Battle strategy! Spit blood into his eyes! Then he can't see!
And you run out of blood. And you die.
Oh well. Worth it, I guess.
The, the Ronin regarded us with cool, disinterested eyes for a few moments, then in one smooth motion lifted his sword and slid it home into his scabbard. Oh, you're giving up.
Good.
What? You're giving up?
The moment their meeting was interrupted, my business here was at an end.
You're a coward. His voice was as cool and aloof as his eyes. He lifted one foot to the broken windowsill and leapt out into the thick night air. He ran like...
Technically, he jumped. Anyway.
Yeah, okay. He jumped in, okay? No, he hadn't run. He jumped. He was letting us go. Okita.
Damn it, I can still fight. Yeah. Bullshit.
Okita, you just want to die in honor, don't you?
Honorable suicide.
Mm-hmm. You're not Harada. Calm down now.
Will honorable suicide be like an inside joke for us for like forever?
Forever and ever. His voice was weak.
And the music was sad.
Yeah, what the hell is this game, dude? So many feels.
I know. And we're butchering it.
Why did you do that? Kira turned his head to look at me. You always said you'd kill me if I got in your way. So why had he protected me? He raised a shaky eyebrow.
Yeah, why did I do that? It's love!
It's love, dude. Come on, just confess. His words were already beginning to slur.
I'll figure that out later. But I really gotta kill that. No. No. Sit.
Okita! His voice fluttered and his body sort of folded as he collapsed to the floor.
This music is killing me.
I know. Fuck, I'm almost in tears.
Okay, it's not that bad for me, but my god, Turtle, calm down. It's okay.
It's Okita.
It's okay, it's okay.
Huh? I'd been so worried about Okita, I hadn't noticed.
The bowl
that
smashed on the floor! Damn it, how are we gonna pay for that?
The window, dude!
Damn.
The pot that you... The pole that you threw!
So much insurance is needed.
Sounds of screaming men and clattering swords had disappeared. Is it over? The moment the words were out of my mouth, I heard the sound of labored footsteps on the stair. Fuck, dude. Dude.
What?
And then the sun came up. The raid itself had lasted only 2 hours. But for me, at least, it had felt far longer. What the fuck?
What's going on?
There had been 20 Imperial nationalists at the Ikeda Inn. The Shinsengumi had killed 7 Ronin and injured 4 more. I learned later that with the help of the Aizu domain and the Kyoto Judiciary Commissioner, they had arrested 23 people. The owner of the Ikeda had also been arrested for trying to help the Choshu rebels escape. The Shinsengumi had won an incredible victory, fighting against superior numbers in enemy territory, but they had paid dearly for it.
What do you mean?
Holy Okita had taken a blow to the chest and lost consciousness. Yusuke had been cut on the forehead, and the bleeding refused to stop.
Yusuke!
Nagakura had injured his left hand. One of the Shinsengumi's soldiers had lost his life at the inn's rear entrance, and the 2 others had been severely injured there as well. Didn't seem likely that they would survive. Fuck. The Kyoto military. I can't take this. I can't take this. Like, I care for these guys, and
we've been with them for 6 months.
Don't just tell me that they died! The Kyoto Military Judiciary Commissioners run by the Aizu and Kuwana domains, respectively, had also fought the Choshu Ronin. With their successful resolution of the Battle of the Ikeda Inn, The Shinsengumi had at last made a name for themselves. I looked as though the peace in Kyoto had been protected. Never could I have imagined what the ultimate result of their victory at the Ikeda Inn would be.